We have created the cost center hierarchy. In this, we have created the cost center groups and cost centers. Now, we will be using the transaction code FDI02. We will be doing the GL account posting or FB50. You can use either one. Let me log in the system. Transaction code is F-02. Date is today's date. Document type, company code 2244. Currency USD. 40 posting key we use for GL account to debit the GL. So let it be 400, 100. And amount is how much? Let's say the amount is 14,000. Then you can just see cost center is coming. So if you don't know the cost center, press F4 key. System will give you a list of your cost center. You can select the relevant one. So this cost we want to assign to this cost center ID 440101, and then we can go down. You can enter the text as salary paid. 40 we have for the another cost element or GL 400 200. Amount is 15,000. And once again we need to mention here the cost center. So this time let it be the cost center as 440102, and then we can go down. Text we have here wages paid. 40 we have the cost element 400 300. Amount is 16,000, and this time we can take the cost center as 201 201 440201. So here we have paid the rent to cash account, offset account 200 100. Amount is asterisk text plus overview the entry. So this is the accounting entry we are posting. Click on the save option. Now with this, you have received your FI document as well as CO document. In order to see your CO document, what you can do? So normal FI document, we use a transaction code FB03 and system displays this document. Now, in order to see the CO document, the corresponding CO document, we have transaction code KSB5. Step number 5, transaction code is KSB5 to see the corresponding CO document. KSB5, enter. So we have here the controlling area. Then document number, we don't know what is the controlling document number. We can put it here, range as 1 to all. Then we can click on the execute button. So the document which we have posted in FI 1004. So the corresponding document we have received in FI, it is 2001. Sorry, it is 200. And you can also observe here this 200 system has integrated with this 1004. So 1004 is your FI document. And through this CO document, if you want to navigate to your FI document, so you can do that. And for that, you need to just keep the cursor on the CO document number. And then you click on this button called document. It will take you to the source document. So source document is nothing but your FI document. Here, if you just see in the CO document also, we have the cost center, we have the cost element, we have the name of the cost element, amount, and on the right side, we have the corresponding GL, which we have taken on the credit side. Now here, if you want to see the FI document, you keep the cursor on the CO document, click on the document button, and it will take you to the FI document screen. So this is the integration we have between FI and CO. Now, whatever the information we have posted to the cost center, so that for that we have been given by the SAP standard cost center report. You can display that cost center report with the help of transaction code KSB1. Step number 6 we are doing. Transaction code is KSB1. Enter. Once again, controlling area we are using here, it is 2244. Click on the execute button and make sure the posting date should be correct. So here it is taking the posting date from 1st of August to 31st. If you have made any posting in the previous month, then obviously those posting system will not show you. For that, we need to select the date range accordingly. So we can just click on the execute button. It is saying that at least one cost center or whatever the cost center for which you want to see the information, so that you need to enter here. Now You have here option, you can provide a set of cost centers, or you can also provide a cost center group. So if you don't want to see the information for all your cost center, in that case, you can enter here cost center group. For example, we have cost center group 4401 and click on execute button. So whatever the cost centers we have in this cost center group, system will just show you only those cost centers. But if you want system to display all the cost center, in that case, you can just keep this cost center group blank, and cost center range you can enter as one to all, and then you can click on the execute button, click on the execute button. So system will just show you the information for all your cost center. You can just see the cost element we have used. It is 400, 100, 400, 200, 400, 300, and you can just see the cost centers we have used, 440101, 102201. So these are the postings we have. Okay. So this is the information we can drive through the cost center report. Now it is saying that if due to some FI wrong posting, I would say wrong posting. So from the CO standpoint, that document is incorrect, but from the FI standpoint, that document is valid. So what wrong we have from the CO standpoint? So for example, the cost center which you have assigned to this cost element, it was supposed to be 202, but here we have assigned this value to the cost center 101. So if we can do the reposting, yes, we can do the reposting, and that reposting document is going to impact only your CO. It will give the impact only in the CO, so no effect we will see on the FI part. And in this case, what will happen? System is going to generate a new document, and the document is going to be your CO document only. In this case, system is going to generate a single document, that is your CO document. Unlike the normal posting, here you have seen that we receive the document in FI as well as in the CO, but here because this correction we are doing in the CO, so system is going to give you the CO document only. How we can make that correction? For this, it is saying that you can run transaction code KB11. This is the step number 7 we have. Transaction code is KB11 and enter. And whatever the correction you want to make it here, you can mention here the old cost center. So the old cost center is, it is 440101. Cost element is 400, 100. How much is the amount? So we can just open another screen, check the amount with the help of KSB1 for the all cost centers. Execute. So we have 14,000 amount. So here you can also assign a partial amount. So for example, you don't want to assign 14,000, you want to assign only 4,000. So that can also be done. And this 4,000 you want to assign to another cost center ID, which is 440202. Press enter button. Then you can click on the save option. So system has given you the document number 2001, but again, this is your CO document, not a FI document. So if you go and check KSB5, KSB5 transaction code we use to see the CO document. Now this is the CO document number we have 2001. Click on the execute button. This time, if you observe, you can just see you don't have here that R, and again, and next to that you don't have any document number. Unlike in the case of a 200, we have seen that we have here the FI document also. Okay, but here, since this correction we made it in the CO, that is the reason system has given you the CO document only. Now due to this document, you will also see the changes in the report. So what will happen if you just come out of here and rerun the report? So you will see the balance you have for your cost center 101. It is showing as 10,000. Why? Because this 4,000 system has sent to the another cost center, which is 202. And here we don't have the partner cost center. If you also want to have here on the screen partner cost center, go to the change layout. And here we have one of the field called partner cost center. Let's search for it. Here it is, partner cost center. This one, and display on the screen, enter. It will also show you that 4,000 has gone to which cost center, and this 4,000 we have received from which cost center. So the sender receiver information system will show you with the help of this partner cost center field. Now, now we need to enter the plan value so that we can see the variance report. How to enter the plan values? So in order to enter the plan value, we can use transaction code KP06. Transaction code is KP06. KP06. And here we need to use a version through which we can enter the planned value, actual value, and see the variance. So remember the version we have assigned to our controlling area yesterday, it is 0. And period range we can give it as 1 to 12 for the year 2020-23. And here you can have all your cost center 1 to all. And you will also have your cost element. It is, let's say, 400, 102, or let it be 400,000 to 4999. So what are the cost element you want to have? So you can accordingly give the range. Click on the form based button under the entry. Click on the form based button and then click on the overview button. Click on the overview button. Now you can just see for your this cost center 101 across all these elements. What are the plan value you want to enter? So let's have the plan value 1000. 2000. So this is a random value I'm just entering for the variance purpose to see so that we can see some variance 5000, 2000. So these are the planned value we have for the cost center with a combination of cost center 440101 and across all these elements. And again, we need to give the same kind of a planned value for the other cost center and to change the combination to change in the next set of cost center with the cost element, you can use this next combination button. So we have here now 102 and I'm going to use the same plan value. Okay. Then we can have again the next cost center. Next, next, let's make some changes here. It is 2, 1, 1, 2. So these are the one which we want to have, and then we can use again for 3 cost center 301, 2, 4, 5. And then we can again enter for the next cost center. So these are the planned values we have entered now. We want to see the variance report. In order to see the variance report, we can use this transaction code. It is S underscore ALR underscore 870136111. Enter. So we have here the controlling area 2244 fiscal year period range 1 to 12 and version we have here 0. Now we can click on the execute button. Click on the execute button and you can just see here we have these cost elements and whatever the planned values we have entered here you can just see system is just showing you those planned values across all the cost center. Then we have the actual value. We can just see the variance report. So this minus this, here it is showing you 15, 17, it is showing you 2000. In percentage, it is 11%. Accordingly, plan was 24, actual was 16. So it is 33% less than the planned one. So we have the actual cost of 45, planned 98, variance is 53,000, which is less than, which is 54% less than the planned value. Now this is the variance if you want to see cost center wise. For that you need to go to the left side here you can just see a list of cost center. You can go to the particular cost center and for that cost center it will show you the variance report. So for this cost center the planned value 17,000, actual 10,000, variance 7,000 which is 41% less than the planned value. And also if you want to see for particular cost element, for example, here we have the cost element salary. So what is the planned value? 2000. What is the actual cost? We have 10,000. So we have overspent on salary 8,000, which is 400% more than the planned value. Okay. So likewise, same kind of analysis we can do for the rest of the cost center. And that is the report or that is the analysis we do in the cost center accounting. Now we have our next topic as for profit center accounting. And what do you mean by the profit center? Let me open this PPT. So profit center accounting means here we need to assign some area of responsibility for which you want to see the performance. So these profit centers could be your product lines, these could be your product, these could be your plants. So business area, business units can also be maintained as a profit center. Let's say we have a IT company. In that IT company, we have various business units. We have chatbot, we have SAP, we have non-SAP ERPs also. So those we have maintained as a business unit, and those business units we can maintain as a profit center. Now it is saying that in this profit center SAP, so we have the consultant, and on these consultant we are spending the money. We are spending the money in terms of their salaries, transport, their other activities. Let's say on the technical hardware, software, we are spending the company spending the money. Now, if they want to check against a particular profit center in order to generate a X amount of revenue, so how much expense we have incurred. So that information we will be able to derive from the profit center accounting. So that information we can't have it in the cost center accounting, and that is the reason we need to use this profit center accounting. What's the primary difference between the profit center and cost center? Actually, in the cost center, we only concentrate on the cost. We take into the account cost only, expense. Whereas in the profit center, we maintain income as well as your expense. So in a simple words, it is profit center accounting is nothing but your profit and loss statement. So it is saying that the aim of the profit center accounting is to determine the profit for the internal areas of your responsibility. As I just shared with you, in most of the manufacturing company, we see the plants are maintained as a profit center. And if you want to compare the performance of one plant with another, so you can maintain them as a profit center. And you can just see that we have two plants in order to generate the revenue for plant one and two, how much expense we have incurred on both of these two plants. So that kind of analysis we will be able to have it under the profit center accounting. So it is saying that these profit center can be designed according to the product line, geographical factors like the region offices, production sites can also be maintained as profit centers. We have one dummy profit center. What do you mean by dummy profit center? Actually, this is a profit center which is mandatory so that we can work on the profit center accounting. Otherwise, system will not allow you to add the expense, add the revenue. So that kind of reporting will be able to have it if the profit center, if your dummy profit center is created in your profit center accounting. So how we can have this profit center hierarchy in the system, we will see, and what is the structure we have for this profit center accounting that we'll see. It is saying that first of all, you need to use this profit center accounting for a particular controlling area. So here we need to default our controlling area 2244. And for this, we can use this transaction code OKKS. Transaction code is OKKS. So let's have here the transaction code. It is OKKS. Now system is going to confirm you your controlling area. In our case, it is 2244. Click on the enter button. So now 2244 has become default controlling area. Now it is saying that maintain the controlling area setting. And this controlling area setting we can have with this transaction code 0KE5. Transaction code is 0KE5. Let's have with the transaction code 0KE5, enter. Profit center hierarchy, the way you have maintained your cost center hierarchy. And here we can give the name as PCTR. PCTR is a technical name of the profit center for the company code or controlling area 2244. And one more thing about the profit center accounting is cost center accounting is company code specific. Cost centers are company code specific. Profit center are cross company code. Cross company code. So you can use one profit center for more than one company code. Then here we can select this elimination of internal business volume. If we are doing the internal intercompany transaction system is going to eliminate those intercompany transactions. Then we can enter the profit center currency as the currency we have used in the controlling area. So 20, I'm going to use the currency for the profit center counting. 20. Then profit center local currency, just press enter button. Automatically system will drive from your controlling area, because in the controlling area we have maintained USD. So automatically system has maintained here the currency as USD. Then for your this current year 2023, so this active indicator checkbox should be selected. After that we can just save it. Click on the save option. Then after this, step two, what next we have? So we need to now create the dummy profit center. I have already shared with you what is the purpose of this dummy profit center. If in the FI we have the suspense account, okay? And what is the use of the suspense account? If you have some transaction and you don't know that the transaction belongs to which GL, which account. So in order to post the accounting entry, we use some suspense account. And when we come to know that okay, this entry belongs to this particular GL, then we transfer the amount from suspense to the relevant GL. Same way, we'll be using this dummy profit center. It is a kind of suspense profit center. So if system is not able to drive the while automatic posting or while manual posting, if system is not able to drive the correct profit center, then that entry will fall under the dummy profit center. And from the dummy profit center, we can manually assign to the relevant profit center. So that is the reason we need to have this dummy profit center mandatory. Without this, we will not be able to work on the profit center counting. And how to create the dummy profit center? For that, we have transaction code KE59. Transaction code is KE59. KE59. Press enter button. Here you will have your dummy profit center ID. I'm going to give the dummy profit center ID as dummy underscore 2244. And then we can click on this basic data. So we need to give the information for the master data of the dummy profit center. So let's have it the name as dummy. PCTR means profit center 2244. Dummy profit center 2244. Then that hierarchy you have maintained, so that you need to attach here as a profit center group. Press F4 key and automatically system has derived your profit center hierarchy, which we have set up in the step number 2. Now you can just go to the company code tab. You can just see the company code tab. Here presently we have single company code, okay? But if you are working on, if you are controlling area is assigned to multiple company code, so in that case, system is going to show you all those company code here. And this profit center, actually this is not the actual profit center, but if down the line will be creating the profit center and that you want to assign to more than one company code. For that, you need to like this use this checkbox. With this, it will be assigned or not assigned to that particular company code. Now I'm going to click on the save option and I will create this dummy profit center. It is saying that your segment field is missing. So if you want to use a segment, again, segment is used for the reporting purpose. If you have the product line or you have some business line which you want to maintain, under which you want to show your profit center or your financial data you want to present according to the segment, so that you can do it. In order to create the segment, how we can create the segment? For this, you need to go to the development. In the development, you need to go to the enterprise structure where you create your company code business area. In that only you can define, you have a option under the financial accounting that you can create the segment. Here also you can also create the profit center. Okay. So let's have here the segment, and this segment you can just see the standard one provided by the SAP as manufacturing, industrial, pharma, retail, service. So likewise, we can also create our own segment. Let it be the segment 4401. This is retail. Then we have 4402. This is wholesale. So this kind of segment we can create, save, enter, and then we can come out of here. Now, here to create this dummy profit center, we don't require this segment. Just press ignore button, just press enter button to ignore it, and here the system is going to give you your dummy profit center. What next we need to do? It is saying that now we'll be having the planned data, actual data in the profit center counting as well. And in order to maintain the parameters for the planned and actual value, we need to use the step number 4 and 5. So let's have here the step number 4 transaction code. We can use it as 1KEF. Let's have here the transaction code 1KEF. Transaction code is 1KEF. Now you can click on the new entry button when your FI data will be posted. Okay, so from that FI data, the system should flow that same data into the profit center accounting, and for that we need to use this setting. So from which year you want to flow the data into the profit center accounting, what kind of data you want to have it in the profit center accounting line item data. Then online transfer means whenever any user is going to post a transaction, so in the real time the transaction will also flow into the profit center accounting. So we can just press enter button, save it. And after this is for the actual data. Okay. So for the planned data, we have the step 5 and we can use transaction code OKEQ. Transaction code is OKEQ. Let's have the transaction code OKEQ. Once again, you need to select your version 0 because we are working for the profit center accounting. So we can double click on the setting for the profit center accounting. And then we can click on the new entry button. So once again, we need to give the year as 2023 and we can select this online transfer, then the line item data, and this time it is for the planned data. It is for the planned values. And if those planned values are having the foreign currency posting, so which rate system should consider? System should consider the rate as average rate, which is M, and then we can come out of here. Then it is saying that we need to also have the profit center document. And for this profit center document, we need to use transaction code. It is GB02. GB02. And we need to copy the number ranges from the standard company code 0001. Here we can give the reference of 0001 or 1000. And we can extend those profit center number ranges to our company code or controlling area and 2244 and then enter. Enter. Now we can click on the interval button. Company code it is asking for 2244. So these are the number ranges system has extended from the standard one 0001. Now 01 is for the actual and 02 is for the planned data. Number ranges it was showing you as 01 and 02. So that is how we can use it. Now it is saying that you can create your profit centers and profit center can be created with the help of transaction code KE51. Transaction code KE51 we use for the creation of the profit center. If you want to make the changes, then the transaction code is KE52. KE52 to make the changes in the profit center. If you want to only display the profit center, then KE53 we have. Now let's have here the creation and creation we can have with KE51. Enter. And what is the ID you have for your profit center? So let's have the ID as it is 4401. 4401 underscore PCTR. And then we can have here the controlling area 2244. Press enter button. So here you can just see the analysis period. System is just showing you as 1st of January 19. It is 2023. It should be 1900. And year till what year? 999 year. So this is what? And this is the plant A profit center we have for the company code plant A. Then person responsible, let's say we have Ajay. Then we have the profit center group, press F4 key. It will drive your profit center hierarchy. And now in order to save the profit center, we don't use this save option. We need to click on this activate button. Activate button. So if you try to click on the save option, so here it is saying that the segment is missing. Let's have the segment. We have maintenance 4401. Now, if you just click on the save option, so you can just see it is saying that you need to select the active or this activate button because the status for this profit center is inactive. So for the first time, let's click on the activate button. So here it is saying that the profit center has been created. It is 4401 PCTR. Likewise, we can have one more profit center, and then we can also create the profit center by taking a reference of the another one. Let's say it is 4401 underscore PCTR within the same controlling area. And then we can have here the plant as B, person responsible, and segment we can also assign here 02. Now once again click on the activate button. So we have created the profit center. Now in that we need to have the actual and planned value. In order to have the actual and planned value, it is saying that because we have understood that this profit center is going to take the information for your expense as well as income. So for the expense, we have the expenses GL. We are using the cost center for that. So we need to assign the profit center to those cost center. Why? So that if it will capture the cost, so that will also get reported under the respective profit center. So here we have a list of profit centers, sorry, cost center. We can make the changes in the cost center. What's my first cost center ID? 440101. If you would have noticed that time it was showing us the message that you have activated the profit center counting, but here we kept the profit center blank. Now since we have created the profit center, so we can use those profit centers here. So we have here profit center 4401 and 02 underscore PCTR. Which one you want to get assigned here? So let's have here the profit center 4401 and we can save it. Ignore the warning message. Enter. Likewise, we have here the cost center 201 440201. And to this, I want to assign the profit center. It is 4402 underscore PCTR. Once again, save. Ignore the warning message. Click on the yes option and again press enter button. So now we have assigned the cost center to the profit center. So if we enter the income expense, so that will both will get captured under the profit center accounting. So here it is saying that we can create the groups. So based on your cost element, we can create the group, and these groups could be your balance sheet account group, your profit and loss account group. And how to create this group for this? So this profit center accounting, as I just shared with you, it is all about the expense and income. So this is the profit and loss information we have. Now it is saying that what about the balance sheet accounts? What about the balance sheet account? So for the balance sheet account, the system should ask for which profit center. System should drive which profit center. So for your balance sheet account, if you want, so that you can default it under the step number 11. Choose the account for the balance sheet with the help of transaction code 3KEH. Transaction code is 3KEH. Enter and click on the new entry button. So for my balance sheet account starting from 100,000 to 29999. So we want to assign a default profit center. It is dummy underscore 2244. Enter save. And then it is saying that we can create two groups, profit and loss and balance sheet item groups. And under this group, we can add the cost elements and then we can do the planning. So let's create the groups, and these groups we can create with the help of transaction code KDH1. Transaction code is KDH1, enter. So we have our first group as BS underscore 2244, enter. So we have here the balance sheet items for 2244, and you can see here we have the insert account option. So for the balance sheet, we can accordingly give the GL range. So here these are the GL range we have. Save it. Likewise for the P&L account, P&L 2244. profit and loss or income expense for 2244. Again, we can click on the account button, give here the range for the P&L account, income and expense account starting from 300,000 to 4999, enter, save. So we have created both of these two groups now. It is saying that we can use this group for the planning. So for this planning, we can use step 13 transaction code is 7KE1. So let's have the transaction code 7KE1. We need to do, we need to go to the menu. In the menu, we have the planning, set the planner profile. So earlier we have selected the SAP 800 profile or IDOC 801. So we need to select this SAP 801 profile, that is the decentralized profit center planning. And then we need to press enter button. Then after that, we need to use the version period range 1 to 12. Then we have the fiscal year, company code, profit center we have for which we want to do the planning. Then we have the account group. Now we can click on the form based button overview, and here we need to enter the planned values. So I'm putting here the random planned values, and always remember when we will be entering the planned values for the revenue account, so we'll be using the minus sign. And if we are entering the planned values for the expense account, in that case we'll be using the positive value. So here likewise, if you are entering the planned values for your assets, so you will not be using the minus sign, but if you are using the planned values for your liability, so we'll be using the minus sign values. So here we have the expense, so that expense information we can maintain. It is, let's say how much? It is 4,000. Then we have 5,000, 6,000. Then we have 8,000, 9,000, 1,000, 1,500. So this is the planned value we have entered. Same planned value or with some variation you can have for the another profit center. So we can click on the save option and we can have it this time for the next profit center 4402 underscore PCTR. Once again click on the overview button, and once again we have here the value. So I'm going to make some changes, small changes. So that's it. So now I'm going to save it, and we have entered the planned values. Now we need to have the actual value, and in order to have the actual value we can use transaction code F502, GL account posting, date is today's date, and we have the GL as 400 100. Amount is how much? Let's say amount is, it is 13,000. Cost center we are using 101, and this is what salary paid to cash account. Another cost element we are taking 40. It is for 400, 300 cost element, and amount is how much? Let's say amount is 17,000. And cost center we have 201. And this is what rent paid to cash account 200, 100. Amount asterisk text plus overview the entry and then save. So here we have posted the actual data. So we also have the plan data. Now we need to see the variance report from the profit center accounting standpoint. And for this, we can use this report. Just a minute. Yes, we can use this report 3326 3326 SL underscore ALR. So there is a reporting transaction code. We can just see the period range we can have here. It is 1 to 12. Year is 2023. Version for the planned values we have used, it is 0. And we can take it here, both of our profit center 1 and 2. Both of our profit center 1 and 2. And here we can click on the execute button. Now here we can just see we have the values, so planned one and actual one, and we can also see the variance. And this is coming cost element wise. If you want to see the profit center wise, you go on the left side under the navigation. System has given you the option how to see the variance. So if you double click on the profit center, it will show you the planned values we have for profit center 1 and 2. It is 20,500, 29,500. Total is 50,000, vis-a-vis the actual value we have 17 and 13,000 we have entered, and the variance is coming as 3,500, 16,500 less than the planned value. So it is 17%, 55% less than the planned value. So this is the information we can have it from the profit center accounting. The way we can see the variance for the cost center accounting, so we can see it for the profit center accounting. But here we have the income and expense and GL both, okay, or income and expense element. Okay, so with this, we are done with the profit center accounting.